What's happening? What's happening? What is happening? OG Truth with a two, Hurts with a Z coming. Happy Friday morning to everybody. Um, with the weekend preview. Let me start off. Let me get some shit off my chest. The Atlanta Dreams season ended last night against the Indiana Fever. The Atlanta Dream had their best season ever, winning 30 basketball games. Went 30 and 14 out of 44 games. It secured them a 3 seed. They was tied with the Aces uh, in wins and losses, but the Aces got the tiebreaker because um, they beat us head to head. So we had to square up with the 6 seed, which is the Indiana Fever, and a lot of people thought it was a layup for the Dream because um, certain people not playing for the Fever. Sophie Cunningham, Caitlin Clark, Sydney Colson, um, and Ari McDonald. So they brought in a couple of pieces. One of the pieces that they brought in um, was a point guard, veteran point guard. I'm drawing a blank on her name. Shit. What the girl name? Shit, I'm drawing a blank on her damn name. Odyssey Sims. Odyssey Sims turned out to be a godsend for the Indiana Fever last night. She played spectacular. Um, she didn't light it up scoreboard wise, but she made crucial buckets as well as Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston um, played very physical last night. She got away with a lot of shit. Um, I, I know it's easy to go in on the refs. I know it's easy to do that. Because I gotta put this out. The Dream shot 11 free throws in a closeout game on their floor, and the team that they played shot 24 free throws. It's hard to go. It's hard. It's hard to combat that. It was physicality on both sides, but it appeared that the Dream was getting the bad end of the whistle a lot. But even through that, the Dream still should not have lost this game last night. Um, I saw a couple of assholes got tight, mainly the coach. Um, Big ups to Carl Smesco, rookie head coach is going to probably get coach of the year. Um, but coaching in the WNBA is a little bit different from coaching at coaching the Atlanta Dream in the WNBA is a little bit different from coaching at Florida Gulf Coast College. That last play drawn up, I don't know who drew it up, but Indiana was waiting on it. The head coach for the Indiana Fever, Stephanie White, was Breon Jones's coach last year in Connecticut. They knew her tendencies. They knew that the Dream was going to try to get her the ball. So we run a inbounds play or out of bounds play. The first time we run it, it's a turnover. Ryan tries to force the ball into her, turn it over. The Fever go down, get fouled, makes 1 or 2 free throws. Now we go from being down 1 to being down 2. So they used the advancement timeout. They had 1.2 seconds left. That's enough time to catch and shoot and get out of and get off a shot. You brought on the floor. You had Jordan Canada, Alicia Gray, Breon Jones, and Tahina Pow. The first time we tried to inbound it, we turned the ball over. On that play, Ryan Howard looked dead at Jordan Canada, who was wide open. Didn't pass her the ball, proceeded to turn the ball over. Next time we come back and to run the same we ran the same out of bounds play. She still gave the ball to Breon Jones. She gave the ball to a big, gave the ball to Breon Jones. Are you here, LT? Okay. She gave the ball to Breon Jones. Breon Jones is not a fucking 3-point shooter. She threw up a heave. Game over. We lost the game. Ryan Howard made bad decisions down the stretch, and she is the de facto face of the franchise. But let me tell y'all something. I've been seeing certain shit out of her the last month of the season. I watched her body language during a home game when Alicia Gray was getting MVP chats. And she didn't seem like she was too receptive of that shit at all. I'm not going to make no accusations, but that didn't look right to me. I hate that their season turned out to be a waste. But maybe. All right, LT, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What's going on, OG?
Okay. I hate that their season turned out to be a waste. But it did. So they gone home. Indiana moves on to face the Aces. And the Aces damn near had a trick off moment, to my understanding. They won 74-73 against the Seattle Storm. So now I'm gonna be honest with you. This shit's gonna be a cakewalk for the Aces because nobody left can beat them. Not even the Minnesota Lynx. So I hate the season ended like that. I was fucking pissed. I was livid. I was ready to trade half the goddamn team last night.
So, what the hell happened the last few minutes of the game?
It was a colossal trick off. We didn't even get off a shot like the last minute. Refs missed a couple calls. You're going to hear that from a lot of Dream fans that the refs was on some bullshit. Yeah, but even with the refs on some bullshit.
You can't trick off a game like that on your home floor, man. You just can't.
That shit was
Like
bad. I know about 10 to
I
15.
didn't see I
I know
didn't see
about 10.
that one game, but I did when what popped up on my YouTube feed was like the last couple minutes of the game between y'all, between the Dream and the Fever. So I was like, well, I'm like, what should I know? I said when I last checked, the Dream was 1-1 in the series, and I know the last game is on their home floor. So I'm looking at the highlight of it. They playing the full highlights of the last couple of minutes, and I'm like, bro, what the Dream is doing? Like y'all literally just like fought. Like you had 80. It was like 87-79, and I'm like, bro, y'all wouldn't even y'all. You're not even scoring a point.
They shut us the fuck down. Well, now we shut ourselves down. It was 3 bad turnovers between Breon Jones' clumsy ass and Ryan Howard ass. You take Tahina Papa off the floor when she was doing okay.
That was a major question at halftime that I did on the halftime show. Where was the power? You
That
know,
last play that they called, I would have rather you brought in 6'9" Brittany Griner, even though her game is declining. I would have rather you brought her in there instead of clumsy ass Breon Jones. Breon Jones, as good as she is, she clumsy as hell. Breon Jones had 3 bad turnovers in that second half last night. I would have rather you, if you're gonna force it to somebody, force it to Brittany Griner with the length and live or die with her, a fucking surefire first ballot Hall of Famer. The second motherfucker to dunk in a female to dunk in a basketball game, and live or die with her. I would have been all right with that. Or here's another question that I got. Why in the fuck is one of your 2 best players inbounding the ball in a situation like that? This is why I said coach asshole got tight. The 5 you had in the game, you
And
had
they
Ryan,
isn't that coach for the Dream a rookie head coach?
and rookie head coach, but goddamn, common sense got to take over at a certain point.
well,
You had
of,
Alex,
Ryan,
of the five,
Alicia, you had Ryan, Alicia, Tahina, Breon, and Jordan Canada. Man, Ryan literally it, she didn't even it was an unnecessary turnover because Jordan Canada was standing right there. Well, I'm talking about when they had the ball with 7 seconds left, down 1. Jordan Canada was standing right there. Get a ball to your fucking point guard, Ryan, and
of,
run your play. That was enough time to run a play. And
of the
Jordan Canada, now I might add, a 2-time WNBA champion.
of
So
the power blame in this game, I lay 70% of it on the coach.
absolutely, that's yeah,
On the coach,
yeah.
and here's why. Because at the turn of momentum midway through the third quarter, not only you took power off the floor when she was starting to get some momentum, but you kept going to a set that clearly the Fever had a grip on.
They kept trying to goddamn run the ball feet. They kept trying to feed goddamn Breon Jones. And Carl Smesco, you should know this. Stephanie White, a WNBA champion head coach, was Breon Jones's coach last year with the Connecticut Sun.
Yep,
They during the timeout, they put the goddamn ESPN put their microphone in the Fever huddle. All they was talking about was Breon Jones. Stephanie knew, and they staff knew that they was gonna try to get the ball into Breon Jones. Ryan Howard, for some strange reason, with this girl being covered by 3 different folks, tried to force the ball in there to her. Now,
why she
getting back to
forcing it like she
why why
from my
why why,
understanding, she been
why
having
would you
this
try
season
to make
you
an
out shoot
inbound?
it.
Why would you try to make an inbound pass to the paint? Why would you do that?
give the ball to,
That's first.
that's crazy.
Why would you try to make an inbound pass to the paint? You know you only got 7 seconds. There was enough time and enough space. That could have been a dump to the inbound line and then the dump down if you was gonna do that. But you tried
But
to make a direct pass down
yeah,
into the paint and they
yeah,
had
because
3 defenders
Jordan,
around him.
if you want to get Breon the ball, get a ball to Jordan. Jordan know what to do. Hey, if the help go to Breon, Jordan already know to take her man and we just live with that. A 2-time WNBA champion. I wouldn't be surprised because I saw a look on Jordan Canada's face after that game. I wouldn't be surprised if she won and done here.
Well, we gonna find out in a couple of months.
So that's a terrible way to end that season, and I'm fucking pissed. Now let me address an elephant in the room before we go to the weekend preview. What am I about to talk about, Sam?
It could be a myriad of things.
Okay. This little chicken fight between Trae Young and Pat Beverly.
Man, don't start your shit this morning.
Okay. Pat Beverly, no. Trae should have kept his fucking mouth shut. And when I get finished, you're going to understand why. Pat Beverly responded to a fucking tweet about the NBA, about why do NBA players put more energy into their summer, into these little bullshit-ass summer games, than they do the All-Star game. Pat Beverly responds and says, pretty much in uncertain terms, that they out there bullshitting and they going through the motions. He was talking about a group of folks. Mr. Young took it upon himself to reply to him saying, relax, let the All-Stars speak for themselves, which was a personal dig at Pat Bev, because Pat Bev ain't never made an All-Star team. So now Pat Bev done throw the jab back at him. Pretty much, you ain't got no reason. He pretty much told him, you ain't qualified to talk to me. After that, Trae went and make now it's just diss tracks. Now Trae came back with his diss track. And this shit just got crazy. Now, last night, Pat Bev done came out and just eviscerated Trae. So now it's a whole big ass. To me, the shit petty as fuck. Trae, you need to be goddamn getting your mind right, getting ready for the season, bro. Put your motherfucking phone down. Stay the fuck off every time, because every time he open his mouth, it's something dumb come out, and then when he get his ass a barbecue, a whole lot of motherfuckers get all up in arms. Shut the fuck up. Hey, connect your top lip to your bottom lip and shut the fuck up. You wasn't even called for that. You just interjected yourself into some shit. You had no business interjecting yourself into that shit. You had to. Now
see, I ain't know he spoke first. Yeah,
Trae went at Trae. All these delusional ass Trae Young loving motherfuckers talking about Trae got a right to defend himself. He wouldn't have had to defend himself. He wouldn't have to defend himself if he had kept his fucking mouth shut.
But here's
That's
the
all
problem.
he had to do.
But here's the problem, because he wasn't specifically digging at Trae when he made the comment. Somebody asked him about why folks put an effort in the summer leagues and they're doing the All-Star game. That means the biggest stars on that stage, they're saying like folks ain't putting no effort, which they are not. They are trying every way they can to revamp the All-Star weekend so they could get viewership and interest, and nobody don't care. So for Trae to even come out and say something, yeah, you need to shut up. Because currently right now,
like why you talking, bro? I can see that. Now, if the nigga had came at Trae, excuse me, if the brother had came at Trae, and Trae had goddamn fired his ass up. Oh well, Pat Bev, you bought that. But why are you even saying something? Why? For what? Because you feel entitled to say something. Y'all go ahead and get y'all take on it. Then we're gonna go to the weekend preview.
Person who sees potential, I need to focus on the season. Right now,
you bringing up bad,
been slandered every which way you can think of. Oh shit! Can you hear me?
Bringing up bad, LT. You bringing up bad. Take next time you take your phone and put it in the coochie, you gotta wipe the phone off. Go ahead, Sam. Matter of fact,
No comment.
by the way, everybody make sure y'all hit them buttons. We got Mr. White Network. We got Mad Mike Twitter, and we got True Sports Entertainment. Go ahead on Mr. White.
On this particular subject, I have no comment.
All right. Let's go to the weekend preview. Cause I'm tired. I'm tired. Believe it or not, I'm tired of talking about that shit. They've been talking about that shit straight for the last 48 hours. Okay. No game for Georgia this weekend. Tomorrow Tech got Temple at 4:30, and of course the
Five Mike
Falcons.
Bobo.
And of course the Falcons have Carolina.
Yeah.
Let's go to Tech. I don't know much about Temple, but I do know their history. They can be a team that will sneak you if you're out there bullshitting. So it could be a trap game for Tech.
Temple got better, a little better than average, a little bit better average than average defense. They run the ball relatively well, but they're going to be overmatched in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if Tech wins this going away by at least 3 touchdowns.
They should. They should. But this is what. Hey, if y'all ever want to see what a trap game looks like, this could be a trap game. You coming off a huge win against a division rival, a team that's a legitimate college football playoff contender. It's easy to have a letdown for this game. That's what I'm concerned about.
Well, if I'm going off previous history, Tech came out in these very same situations. Like when they came off the big win against Miami last year, they followed up with a 2-touchdown win following that. I don't see them falling into that because Tech they don't play outside themselves. They stick to what they do.
Yeah, you know what? To be honest with you, I will probably be more concerned on the trap game with Georgia because they so fucking entitled right now.
Mike Bobo.
They so fucking entitled. And I mean, you want dare I say they got reason to be? I mean, Kirby is fucking 103-19 as a head coach. That's gonna be some arrogance. Now actually, I'm gonna say this about Bobo. For once, he didn't look like a fucking ass last week. He got the ball. He got the ball to some guys I had never seen before, Sam. I had never seen them guys before. Had you seen them?
I told you I gave him 2 flowers. I ain't give him a whole bouquet. I gave him 2 flowers on that on last week. I'm on to this week. It's back to fire Mike Bobo.
But at any rate, Georgia got the week off. It's a good early bye week for Georgia.
They need to get fired on their day off.
They got a few guys that's nicked up, especially on that O-line. We survived Tennessee. We survived Neyland Stadium with all that shit going on. Shout out to Gunner. Excuse me. What is his name? LT.
Gunner Stockton.
Okay, it ain't you. We have changed his name. The ER is gone. The A is added. It's Gunner. 4th down and 6. All you need is 6.5 or 7 yards to keep the drive alive and to basically keep your undefeated season, possibly college football playoff chances alive. Because if Tennessee beats you and they run the table, they go into the SEC title game. They take a kill shot, Sam.
Yep.
And he dropped that motherfucker right in the bucket. And I know a lot of people got their thoughts on Gunnar Stockton as a quarterback, but he passed he checked off a major box with me last Saturday. And that's that goddamn organ that sits between his backbone and his breastbone, Jack. That, along with he had a pair of coconuts, Jack. He had all the reason in the world to curl up in that motherfucking atmosphere. Neyland Stadium, a rivalry game at 3:30 on a Saturday in the fall. 104 strong up in that, Jack.
I have all the belief in the world in the Georgia quarterback. It's just that he got Bart Simpson as offensive coordinator.
His play caller.
He got Bart Simpson as his offensive coordinator.
The thing about I almost called that man Bart Simpson. Fuck you, Sam. The thing about Mike Bobo, all you gotta do is not fuck it up. Bobo, all you gotta do is not fuck it up. You got athletes, get the ball in the hands of your athletes and let them athlete. You gonna turn from looking like Bart Simpson to Bartholomew. But off of Georgia, back to Tech, they just need to go out there and make sure they don't fall into the trap game.
This should be a game where there's plenty of window dressing and they call it a day and go on to the crib.
The major key is coming out healthy. You want to come out healthy. You hope you don't have no crazy injuries. For whatever it's worth, the Braves are in the last week of the season. I haven't watched the Braves game in over 2 weeks. I'm over the Braves. I can't give them no energy. I love them. That's my team, but I can't give them no energy. My energy had and the dream sucked a lot out of me last night. So now it's college football in the Falcons. So let's go to Sunday. What are the keys, LT, to beating Bryce Christ in the Pampers on Sunday?
Did you call that man Bryce Christ?
That was rookie year foolishness by Panther Nation. Yeah. And they have been suffering. They have been crucified ever since.
That is absolute blasphemy.
It is anarchy in Panthers Nation right now. If you have had the chance to see or watch any of the podcasts out of Carolina, it is anarchy.
It's like that every year.
They want to hang Bryce Young from any tree possible. They want to shoot the coach and disown the owner.
That's every year. Fuck them. Fuck them. Feed them to the alligators. But listen, with me personally, we got an extra grind, Jack. Oh, Bryce. I remember that fuck shit you did last year, bro. When we basically gave them the game. Don't get me started. No, man.
That was last year, a different coordinator, and he had every reason to stand out there with that goddamn Steph Curry grin on his face, the way he was throwing the open receivers in that game.
I ain't blaming Jimmy Lake. Jimmy Lake was a fucking scapegoat to me.
Okay, I'm just saying the situation is totally different. Okay. Understand that the defense is coming in hot. This run game is coming in hot. We got a wounded animal that's bleeding. Okay, and it's ripe for the chewing. I don't expect anything different from the past 2 weeks with this defense. Because Carolina's offensive line took 2 major hits. You got 2 guys on the offensive line gone for the year.
Oh no!
Fuck them.
Yeah,
we got one out. Fuck them. Fuck them.
You know what I'm
Hey, next
saying?
man up. Next 2 men up. Let's talk about this defense.
Yes.
4 turnovers, 6 sacks.
11 quarterback hits, a 54% pressure, defensive pressure win rate, which was third place for the week.
Number 2
Um,
ranked defense after 2 weeks in the National Football League.
Well, I never thought I'd see the day. See y'all.
right
Well,
now.
y'all hold on. To be fair, you guys did see it because what a lot of football fans and even Falcon fans don't know, the Falcons actually, if we being honest about it, probably fielded the best defense in NFL history. It's just the fact that our offense couldn't score on a toddler, and that's why it don't get talked about enough. But that 1977 Falcons defense was
1977
one for
Falcons
the
is the greatest defense of all time. I'm
But
sorry, Ravens
it's not
fans.
talked about. When that conversation comes up, you hear about you hear about the Bucks, the Ravens, you know what I'm saying?
No,
The Bears, you know,
that team only gave up like 85 points in an entire.
season.
they average on the season giving up 9.2 points per game.
Yeah,
If
Mm-hmm.
you had any resemblance of an offense, it's a cakewalk to the Super Bowl.
or the offense was. Oh my God, I love Mr. Steve Barkowski, but that offense was shit.
It was
Um,
shitty.
um,
But we mentioned our
it was
defense.
encouraging. It was encouraging to see the defense because Minnesota ain't no chop level. Even with a rookie quarterback, they ain't no chop level. But we did what we were supposed to do. We're not throwing a whole lot of confetti. It was just it's refreshing to see that we actually want a game playing real football. And you know what's crazy? Look, did y'all hear the shit? Yeah, the shit that we had to hear because we want a game playing real football. I don't give a fuck that we had to kick 5 field goals and win a game. Because I can recall back in time, about 8 years ago, we had 3 games where the offense put up 36 points or more, and we lost all 3 of them fucking games. And you know who got blamed?
MR2.
Matthew Thomas Ryan.
Look,
Go figure. One of them games he didn't even have a pick.
here's the bottom line of the biggest outcry that's not talked about. Okay, you had 2 defenses in that game on Sunday night that played monstrous defense. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You know, every time we got down near the red zone, Minnesota defense stood the hell up.
They stiffened.
Okay, it was what the hell it was. All right, now, understand something. Think about something. Minnesota's offense didn't even see the red zone in that game. Let that sink in. We didn't allow Minnesota in the red zone in that entire fucking game.
And I don't give a fuck who's that quarterback, who's not there, whether you got JJ McCarthy, JJ from Good Times, JJ Stokes,
Right.
or goddamn Tom Brady. To hold an NFL team to 0 touchdowns in this era, that's big.
The fact that you said JJ Stokes, that's a monster pull. Only the real football fans, though.
Yeah. You give up 6 points in the first half, give up nothing in the second half. You don't allow them in the red zone the entire game. Okay, here's 3 categories you look at. We ran the ball for 218 yards. We won time of possession by 25 or 30 minutes.
Kyle Pitts is playing tight end. How about that?
Nah, damn that. Did you see the route, the pass that thrown to him? He came back and attacked the football. Oh my God!
It's contract year, LT.
I,
Motherfuckers play
I,
different than them contract years, don't they?
I don't think it's that. If you go back to them 3 games on last year, that connection between that was happening between him and Penix. You know what I'm saying? Those 3 games.
Yeah, I noticed.
I just think it's a quarterback.
And the thing about it, what a lot of Falcons fans need to understand, those who will watch it, make no mistake about it, Kyle Pitts still here because of Mike Penix. If Mike Penix wasn't feeling Kyle Pitts, he'd have been gone in the offseason. Y'all do know that, don't you?
Yep.
Man, they would have traded that man just as good and got some for him.
Mike got up in front of that microphone and said, "We need to get the ball to Pitts," and that's one of my number one goals in training up in this off season and coming up in the season to get him the ball. And okay.
Can I do a soliloquy real quick?
Go ahead.
Run it.
Falcon fans, says I'm on this show right now. I want y'all to hear this from me. Y'all hear that? That's me clapping. Congratulations to Raheem. Your defense did something. Since y'all say y'all always complain, since y'all say y'all always got something negative to say.
Fuck Raheem.
Wait a minute. You giving Homer Simpson credit for something that ain't on him. That's Jeff Albrecht.
I'm just saying they say I complain too much. They say I don't never talk positively about the defense or about Raheem and
give us something positive to talk about. Like this weekend they gave us something positive to talk about. But it's one game. Because keep in mind, y'all,
that what you just said? That what you just said, OG? Is my sentiments right there. It's one game.
Yeah, we started out 6-3 last year.
Actually, it's 2. It's just the fundamental differences was not getting home on the sacks and dropping the interceptions. I mean, they turned around in week 2 and got home on the sacks and caught the picks.
True. I mean, but like I said,
you said something about dropping balls.
Oh God!
The same energy that y'all ran Desmond Ritter out of town. Y'all need to be firing number 5 up. This motherfucker putting the ball on the ground too much.
Well, all right.
Am I wrong for saying that?
No, you're not wrong, but you're not totally right either.
Okay, go ahead.
Given the gravity of the situation, it was a cause for pause. But I'll just say this: Drake ain't 100%.
Get his ass out there, put the next man in that end.
He ain't 100%, but I understand why he was on the field. I understand why he was on the field. I mean, but you know,
get him out of that end. Get him out of that end.
Hey,
get him out of that.
Hey man, smoke your joint. Smoke your joint. Rub your titty nipples and goddamn rub that 8 nose.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about he ain't 100%. Get him out of there, bro.
He just want to be mad. That's all that is. He just want to be mad. You know, but it is what it is. But I ain't studying them ways in his double D's.
I can't believe you.
Believe it. Believe it. I'm looking at both sides of the situation. I'm looking at both sides of the situation. I didn't say I didn't disagree. I didn't say I didn't disagree with you. I looked at both sides of the situation. The reason why he was out there, given all things considered. All hands on damn deck. Now, if you're gonna be on some soapbox about them 3 drops. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gonna stand on them 3 drops. It is what it is. But he ain't said nothing about the major first down catch that he made. He ain't said nothing about that.
He doing the job. He doing the job.
The 2 third-down conversion catch. He ain't said nothing about that. But he said on them 3 drops though. It's all good. It's all good. I feel you. Everybody got something they want to stand on. It is what it is.
Don't he go check his bank account? He check goddamn he go to goddamn telling machine that bank account be right, don't it?
Anyway, if this defense stands on that kind of performance for the rest of the damn year, Divine Diablo, you know what I'm saying, continues to be the good guy of this defense.
Don't shoot me off, bro.
There is nothing that's gonna be able to stop this team.
Hey, LT, you notice the arrogance of Sam. He done got a little arrogant. You notice how arrogant he is now? He's a little arrogant right now.
Oh, God.
You notice the arrogance?
There is no arrogance. You fight the fights you can win, and you fight the fights that need fighting.
Wow.
I'm crying.
Wow.
Well, all I can say is
we coming in hot. Run game and the Stars defense. We coming in hot.
All I'm saying is the fumble, that's avoidable if you just protect the ball.
That was just a good play, man. That was just a good defensive play.
I mean, I'm not knocking it, but it wasn't like you gotta look at it. On one hand, he was still forming the guy trying to fight for extra yards, and the guy punched it out. I mean, I'm not.
Hey, hold on, LT. I'm about to have a fucking aneurysm.
Get some Advil and smoke your joint.
Yeah. He don't put the goddamn ball on the ground six times, bro. He don't put the goddamn ball on the ground 6 times in 2 games.
Oh, do you got your shirt off?
Yeah, he flapping his nipples at everybody because he mad. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He want to stand on, you know what I'm saying, too. But like I said, he ain't say nothing about the 2 major third down conversion cases that he had. He said nothing about that.
He's doing his job. He's doing his job.
He's doing his job when he made the catch.
I ain't gonna. So now we applaud the fish.
Even put him on the practice squad when he makes the drop.
So now we applaud the fish for swimming. We applaud the fish for swimming.
Okay. All right. If that's the case, goddamn, Michael Penix Jr. should be goddamn benched for getting sacked 3 times. Then,
if that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
If that's the logic we gonna use in this situation, if that's the case,
what you mean that's logic?
Michael Penix should be benched for getting goddamn sacked 3 times.
That's a terrible analogy. That's a terrible analogy.
If you gonna stand on Drake head about the drops and you not and then the comparing about the third down conversion catches, you keep first
we are comparing. We are comparing putting the ball on the ground to a quarterback getting sacked. My God.
Yeah.
Give me your keys. Give me your keys to us winning, Mr. White. Arrogant son of a bitch.
I'll be that. I'll be that specialized prick. Goddammit. Say it with your chest.
You just talked about you just talked bad about my chest. Now you want me to say it about it? No,
yeah. When you being staunchly hypocritical, hell the fuck yeah.
Where's the hypocrisy?
If you not gonna have that same engine for them 2/3 of third down conversion catches as you do for them drops, yeah.
He doing his job. He's supposed to do.
That's that bullshit. When he make the catches, he doing his job. When he don't make the catches, he gets knocked down on a fumble. You know what we're trying to make him to catch the ball, not drop ball. It's throw him on the practice squad.
You have no defense for nobody who you have no defense for a nigga who done dropped the ball 5-6 times in 2 weeks of football. There's no defense for that.
If you show me a receiver in this league from top to bottom that has not dropped the motherfucking ball,
I don't give a flying fuck.
Okay.
Nobody else
play
for the Falcons.
Okay.
I want to be mad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then you be mad.
Dream pissed me off last night. Goddamn it, I ain't been to sleep.
You carry your ass downtown, yeah, again, these Falcons coming in hot. We going up the highway. Right now, Bryce Young is a deer in headlights. It is anarchy in Carolina.
Fuck him. Off with
his head.
What I'm
saying? At this particular point, I don't expect anything different from our defense. And by the way, for you fantasy football pundits and creative play calling directors. You heard what Penix said in the post game. Why go away from what's working?
Oh, that should be happy. That
Huh?
should be happy.
Yeah.
The new actor, number 7. He got, he hit his fantasy number, so they should be happy.
Well, all I want to say, all I want to say is this: we won the game. I'm very proud of our defense. Something we all been begging for years is seeing our defense dominate for 4 quarters. They did exactly that.
And we handed the ball to, and we handed the ball to 25 and 25, put the nail in the coffin. That's what that was my
that's football,
idea.
people. If you want to talk about winning championships, what y'all saw Sunday is literally the keys to winning a championship.
I'm gonna say this: if Tyler Algier goes the rest of the year giving us 75 yards or better per game, oh shit! All right, good luck.
That's a lot.
Is giving us 75 yards or better.
He ain't even got to give me something. Tyler just give me a tough 50 yards and I'm good. Coming out the bench.
What I'm saying is when you getting that from your number 2 guy in that running back room, and you got the X factor in number 7 that's giving you, you know what I'm saying, what he give you, he gonna give you, he gonna lay down and give you 120.
Oh man!
All I'm saying is
giving you 75 yards or better.
I'm starting not like that nigga,
bro. Yeah, it's okay.
I'm starting not like that nigga. Fucking. I need a couch to lay on right now.
Yeah, you do, because your affinity for the light skinned brothers is just a little sad.
Bijan not light skinned.
Oh, you talking about Bijan? I thought you were taking a shot at Tyler. Okay, excuse me.
No, Tyler. That's my boy, Tyler Algier. See, I don't hate all light skinned guys. I don't hate light skinned guys. No, they just not in style.
You need to go somewhere and rub your eighth nub on your foot, nigga, with that.
Why we always go to my foot, bro?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
What my feet got to do with this conversation right here?
Because you are balanced.
I'm not all balanced.
Yeah, he is.
I'm not.
Yeah, he is. You're all balanced. You're chemically all balanced. Yeah, your skin color all balanced. You're over toasted. You're just off damn balance.
Yeah. We go down there. We go out there. We take care of the football. No dumb shit. No dumb penalties. No shit like that. Defense play with the same intensity. No, I'm not asking for 6 sacks. It's not realistic. But defense just play with the same intensity. Try to create turnovers. Turnovers. It's hard to get turnovers. We a man down on the defense. I don't know how long AJ Terrell gonna be out.
He's probably gonna be out 4 to 5 weeks. This is a grade 2 hamstring pull, so
okay,
he's gonna probably be out about a month or maybe a month and a half.
Okay, so
it's a possibility. I mean, I heard grade 2. You know what I'm saying?
Week 8. He'll be back week. He'll be back week 6. He'll be back week 6 or 7. Week 6 or 7. Because the bye week is week 5.
Right.
Bye week is week 5. So he'll miss the next 2 games and probably maybe 1 or 2 games after that.
I'm hearing 1 or 2 things are gonna happen. I think we're probably gonna bring CJ up off the practice squad, but Bowman will probably move over to CB1, which I wouldn't even be mad at.
Shout out to the Rooks, man. All y'all did all that goddamn crying. Shout out to the Rooks.
Shout out to D Alpha too. Since everybody was complaining about D Alpha, he didn't give up 1 catch Sunday.
2 turnovers, 4 sacks from the Rooks. No, 2 turnovers, 2 sacks. Jalen had 1. JPJ had 1. I mean JPP.
I'm gonna say it like this.
JPJ.
Yeah, all you motherfuckers that was talking that shit. You need to bow down and kiss the ring on Terry Fontenot. Yeah, and you know
Look,
who I'm
man.
talking to. Y'all need to
Last year,
bow down and kiss the ring on Terry Fontenot. Goddamn it.
last year I went through Terry Fontenot's draft. 90% of the motherfuckers he done drafted since he been here, they still on the goddamn team. 90%. They still on the team. He just had his 5th draft.
Yep.
I mean, if you and that's way better than what Dimitrov was doing because his whole 2012 draft was out the league by the time 2015 got here.
I mean, he had a couple of good drafts. It's obvious he had a couple of good drafts. Shit, we had.
I mean, his success rate wasn't. It ain't nowhere near Terry's on.
No, I get it. I mean, but you know, we had 2 Super Bowl runs, and in my eyes, that 2012 team was a Super Bowl ready team. But at any rate, Dimitrov lost his job because shit went left after the Super Bowl run. That's where he lost his job at, and he should have.
Better lie.
But shout out to him. He's with the Saints now. Go figure.
Good luck with that.
You ain't lying.
That motherfucker. Next time we see him, goddamn, he ain't gonna have that young boy buzz cut no more. That somebody's gonna be looking like Albert Einstein with a curly fro.
I also want to point out, like I said, Sunday I was happy about seeing what our defense did. I was looking like OG over there with my shirt off, pitching my nipples like Farmer Friend on the Water Boy on that game winning touchdown in the movie, and also even though we did win, I got spent on, like I explained to some folks on social media. Luckily, Minnesota did do their job because if they didn't play any type of defense, we'd have been looking like Wesley Pipes in front of a camera. It'd have been a West Coast Productions because the game would have been sponsored by Pornhub. The game would have been sponsored by. Sponsored by Pornhub because it should have been 45.
Yeah, you're not getting my channel shut down. And we Sam, your channel on here too.
Look, man. Look. Understand. You put up points on 6 out of 10 possessions. You put up points. I think we punted maybe twice. I believe we punted twice in that game. Look,
yeah, I think so. Maybe twice.
Again, when you win the time of possession by 25 or 30 minutes, okay.
Hold on, I'm not complaining now. I'm not complaining.
All that window dressing mentality goes out the window with me, man. Okay.
Let's address the elephant in the room before we get out of here. A lot of people got an issue with Koo still being on the roster. Should they?
No, in my opinion, because John Parker Romo had a good game. I mean, that's good. Well, it got to be consistent. I need to see that for a couple of weeks before I be like, all right, you are a new kicker.
Well, he's active for week 3. You know what I'm saying, which is very telling to me. The mere fact it went this way after week 1 miss. It tells me everything I need to know. It's just a formality at this point.
Here's what people got to understand. Y'all got to understand how the dead cap shit work. They just can't go out there and chop Koo right now. I know a lot of y'all out there. When you do watch this, want Koo gone. They just can't cut him like that.
It's crazy. It's crazy that you saying that. Because
I think it happened week 5. I think it happened over the bye week. Honestly,
it's crazy that you're saying that because a whole YouTuber that do recaps and stuff of the games, Urinated Tree, he pointed that out. He was like, I know Falcon fans want him gone, but he literally showed that ain't Koo cap space. He was like, that's why he's still on the team. Like you said, dead cap is real, so you don't want to cut the man and get a dead cap in case you might need that money. You might need the extra money that you got for something else. So it's kind of early. I wouldn't even say week 5. I'd probably say if John Parker Romo do his job up to about week 10, then you'll see Koo get cut.
It's still gonna be a dead cap situation. I wouldn't be surprised if Koo just be here for the rest of the year.
But his cap hit is not that high.
The dead cap is what they're concerned about.
Right.
What's the dead cap hit?
I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is.
I can't tell you, but
I don't think it's over $4 million.
I mean, but I don't even know how much cap space the Falcons even got to play with right now. So that's why I'm saying they trying to be mindful of making that move so it don't put them in a situation where they actually have to sign somebody real quick in case of an injury. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want to make that move right away, and then that's money that they ain't got. So I mean, listen, you got Kirk on the bench collecting $30 million for doing nothing. I mean, shit, it ain't gonna hurt.
And the Falcons came out and they doubled down on they not trading Kirk Cousins. So, you want to crash out about that? Go right ahead. They said
the way Miami looking out, that'll be a great destination.
That's another dead cap situation. They get right now. They ain't got no choice but to stick with goddamn Tua.
Yeah. So I mean, I think the Falcons we should be able to win this game Sunday. I know it is a divisional rival. They're gonna try to play us tough. A lot of them still gonna hang their hat on what they did at the Georgia Dome in the last game of the season last year, but they be forgetting that we put 10 inches in them in Carolina last year. So don't forget that, Panther fans. Yeah, you won the shootout at the Dome last year, but don't forget that we hung 10 in y'all last year.
Trust me, I've been paying a lot of attention to the podcast community. They have no interest in belief of a win by Carolina this weekend. That trust me on that. It is pure anarchy. They want to hang Bryce from whatever tree they find. They want to shoot the coach and they want to disown the owner. It is, but bro, the last 2 weeks they've been only on them podcasts over there. They've been talking about draft strategy, and it's just week 3.
Damn.
That's how
we in draft mode and we ain't out of September.
Yeah. They did the same shit last year till he fucked around and won a couple of games. Then he was Bryce Christ again. Fuck him.
No, this is different, bro. This is starkly different. There's infighting in the podcast community, and it is bad. Last year, I understand what you're saying about last year, but it is bad, bro. It is bad.
Hell, we got infighting in our podcast community. I mean,
it ain't infighting. It's a slaughter every time them motherfuckers try to come in this goddamn door. It ain't infighting. It's public execution. Stupid is, stupid does.
All right, so we'll be back Monday, y'all, Monday morning for the Nothing But the True ATL Sports review. This is the True ATL Sports preview. Mr. White, shout out your shows. I just put Mr. White channel in the chat. Make sure y'all hit them buttons. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Mr. White, he on the dash to 300. He done lapped me. He done caught me slipping. He done dangled out a $40 holler out there, and I done got distracted. And so make sure y'all tune in to Mr. White.
Hey man, I'll be up at 5 o'clock, man. Falcon Friday.
I'm gonna try not to sleep through it this time.
Basically, continue this conversation about with the offense, and looking at the expectations of Sunday, and going to talk a little bit more about the growth of Michael Penix. Y'all tune in for that. You know,
You say you're gonna talk about the growth of Mike's penis. What you say?
Oh, he's some bullshit. You some bullshit for that one.
What do you say?
the next time your ass walk in the dark, I hope you hit all goddamn 80 of your goddamn toes and fall on your
Hey,
damn
bro,
face.
why you keep bringing up my toes, bro? Keep my toes out of this, bro.
Yeah, shit, ain't no other choice but to keep them out. Hell, you ain't got but 8 left.
I got 10 toes, bro. Do I need to put a camera on my toes?
Please, God, don't do
Shut
that.
up,
Please don't
shut
do
up,
that.
LT, shut up.
And that's what you gonna see, a balled up knuckle.
I got sexy feet.
All right, good.
Make sure y'all hit them buttons, man. Any closing remarks?
Yeah. My closing remark: a high passer rating don't make you the best to ever do it.
Oh God. No, I'm not. No. No.
I already know what that is. Hell no, in the show.
No. I am not going down there. I'm not going down that rabbit hole with you today, sir. No.
What? Legends and legacies are made in the playoffs.
No.
It's over. It's over.
Any closing statements, LT?
In the words of Al Davis, just win, baby.
Trying to protect that scroll.
Hell no. Hell no. You're not gonna drive me crazy with that shit. No, sir. Look. Hey, the dream that already fucked my head up for the whole weekend and put me in a bad mood.
Yeah,
I don't need no shit out of Jordan.
Already fucked up long before the dream.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you anyway. Well, thank you. I've had worse said about me by better folks. But at any rate, Tech, handle your business. Falcons, handle your business. Shout out last weekend. We had an immaculate weekend last weekend, y'all. Tech won, Georgia won, State won, Southern won, Kennesaw State won, Falcons won, Dream won, but they gone home now. But even the Braves won on Sunday. Had an immaculate weekend.
Shout out to the Buffalo Bills on last night.
I saw they took care of their business against the Dolphins. I know the Dolphins was up for a minute in that game, right?
Nope. They tied the game at 14. Buffalo walked that away.
Okay, cause I thought I looked up and I saw the Dolphins up 7-0 or something like that. I don't know.
No. Well, no, there was. Dolphins scored first, but the Bills walked them down and whatnot, and it was down, and it went downhill from that. But I'm only counting the days until Mike McDaniels loses his job. That's all I'm saying.
Who loses his job?
Mike McDaniel. I mean, if we keeping it a buck, he should have got fired last year. But I mean, the Dolphins right now. Look, Tua shouldn't even be playing in NFL. Just keeping it a buck. You know what I mean?
But he played at Alabama.
Look, that boy is one concussion away from being
Chris Miller.
Yeah. That man shouldn't be on anybody's NFL field. But I mean, it's gonna be the Dolphins and the league that pay for that shit if he gets another one. But that's another conversation for another day. But
see you in 8 days. See you in 8 days. You laundry detergent people. Fuck a tide.
I don't think I use ties is for watch my draw. We see you guys on Monday, man. 9 a.m. 8:45ish to 9 a.m. with ATL, nothing but ATL sports review for LT, for Mr. White. I'm Man OG Truth with 2 Hertz with a Z. And we always seek and speak what? The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Make sure y'all hit them buttons, man. We out.